Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. If we haven't met, my name is Jimmy, and here at Taking Trades, we talk everything day trading, so thank you for stopping by. Today I took 3 trades, so I'm adding 3 more samples to my statistics that I've been collecting, and every trade today was a loser. And I want to talk about why. I keep finding out more and more interesting things as I record my trades. So if you're not recording every trade and recording details about every trade, you really need to be, because you just start finding out really bizarre things that you never would have seen otherwise. So I encourage you to do that. I want to dive into each of the trades, show you the entries and the exits, talk about my profit loss, my risk reward, my targets, and try and make a little bit of sense out of the whole thing and show you what my plan is for tomorrow and what direction I'm going in. So let's go ahead and jump into that. All right, let's dive in. So I've got the lift chart up. The 2 trades that I did, or the 2 companies I traded today were Lyft and Procter & Gamble, PG. And I wanted to show you, I actually wanted to start off and just show you guys my spreadsheet that I've been sort of working on here. And the last video I just had the first 5 trades. And since then what I did was I went back and I looked at the remainder of the day on the 16th and labeled these as back tests. So I went back and looked at them for the rest of the day that I didn't trade, and just went through and said, okay, where would I have been triggered in and what would the result be? So I would have been triggered in on the rest of these for the 16th, these 5. And you can see I had win-loss, win-win loss. So it ended up giving me a 50% win rate after yesterday. And on that was with the 2-to-1 ratio. And on the 1-to-5 ratio, it gave me a 90% win rate. So it was really pretty exciting. And so today, I found a couple that were back tests, just watching these were 3 that I missed. And then the trades I did take today were on PG and then 2 on Lyft. And it was really disappointing today because my 1.5 to 1s all lost. Obviously my 2 to 1s, they all lost. The only thing that would have won today would have been both of the Lyft trades would have won at 1-to-1 risk to reward, and one of those would have lost. So sort of a strange day overall, having all 3 be losers after such good statistics on the first 13 trades. So kind of a weird way to get started, but I did some calculations and I've been risking $20 per trade. And so with that being the case for all of these trades, if I would have gone with a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio for every single trade, my win percentage would be 93.75 and I'd be up $280. For 1.5 to 1, I'd be at an 81.25% win rate and I'd be up $330. And then with the 2-to-1, it ended up being a 43.75% win rate and I'd be up $100 right now. So it's kind of interesting to compare them because, you know, obviously a higher win rate doesn't, that doesn't necessarily mean more money because your target is, not as far out. It's just 1-to-1. So every loss will eliminate one of your wins. So kind of an interesting overall day. So I just want to show those to you right off the bat here and then flip over and show you these Lyft trades. So let's look at the 15-minute time frame. So this morning, here's pre-market. We opened up and you can see that the price action pushed up and breached this previous high. So it came up, pulled back, and then breached and went higher. So I marked that line, and we've kind of been having a little range around activity today. And I was looking for it to pull back into the breach line and then turn back north, and I would take the position long. So when I go to the 3-minute time frame, I've got my two trades here. So pushed above, hit a high here, pulled back, and when I got the cross above this 9 daily SMA line, I went ahead and took this long, and it pushed up nicely, and then I got stopped. So I moved on to the next trade, came back down, pushed back up, crossed the line. I took it long. It pushed up to within 2 cents of my sell target, dumped back, and I got stopped out. So really disappointing, and what was really frustrating is that I got stopped out at 57.39, which is right here, the low. And right after that happened, it shot back up. So the frustrating, like, worst case scenario for day traders is stop you out by a penny and then go in your direction or your favor. So my thoughts on this for today were, that I get the pullback into this line and I'm looking for that cross above the EMA. So when that happens, one thing I think I've noticed today is that if I zoom in a little bit, when I look at the candle that actually crossed, these two candles were crossing over, but there wasn't like a big rise in the volume. So I think this was the best example here. Yeah, so this candle here was like the official crossing candle. And if we come down here, you can see that this volume bar is kind of the same as the rest. And I noticed on some of the other trades as well that if the volume stayed the same and just didn't rise at all on that candle that actually crosses and breaks the SMA line, the trade didn't work. So I don't know for all of them. I'm going to go back and look through some trades and see if that's the case. But in this scenario, now that I look at this a little closer, you can see the volume did come in on that one. So I would have lost on this one, but if I would have watched the volume and not taken this trade because there wasn't a rise in volume, it would have kept me out of this trade and I wouldn't have been stopped. So it would have cut down on, I think I figured out it's going to cut down on 2 of my 3 losses today. So I would have had 1 loss, but only 1 trade. So I would have been down the $20 on the day instead of 60 after losing 3. So really it's just fascinating to see the statistics start to play out and kind of see where this is going. I'm tracking the time frames as well, and that doesn't seem to necessarily be relevant whether I take the trades before 9 or before 10. So I'm just going to keep tracking these away. I'm going to keep looking for setups and going to see if, in fact, that these percentages can play out, because 1.5 to 1 at an 80% win rate is really, really great. So I think I'll track this out till I get to probably 20 or 25 trades and kind of see if this is holding up at all. And then if it is, I'll probably start increasing the amount that I'm risking, go from 20 to maybe 30 or even $40 per trade, and just kind of see how that looks. But anyway, hope you guys had a green day. Let me know how you did. Leave me a comment below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and if you like this video, give me that thumbs up. I appreciate everyone stopping by. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions about sort of what I'm doing or why I'm tracking these trades, watch yesterday's video. I explain a little bit more there, and you can kind of get a little better feel for it. But just going to use the spreadsheet to track my trades. And yesterday I was recommending that everybody do this because you can learn so much about your trades that I didn't realize until I started doing this. So anyway, if you have any questions, leave them below. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll be back at tomorrow. Thank you.